Good morning, Bettina Reid with HomeLife Benchmark Realty. I'm here again with Ainsley Beattie, Global Mortgages.
Hi.
And today we're just going to talk about how to get prepared for when you're looking to buy a home. And that's probably one of the first things that everybody needs to do is they need to know how much a mortgage, how much they can afford, whether they can even qualify. And so what do you think is the best way for them to approach you in the very beginning?
Well, the first thing to do, when you're approaching me, before you've approached me, is to sort of look at a budget for yourself and really know what a comfortable monthly payment is. Because everybody can qualify for such and such amount, but everybody's lifestyles are a lot different, right? So you got to make sure you know in your mind how much, sort of that bottom line, what you think you can afford on a monthly basis, whether it's $1,000 a month, whether it's $2,000 a month. That's really important because then when you come into the pre-approval, we're really a step ahead and we can sort of work backwards off that number. So you're not out there looking at houses that you love and then you realize, oh wait a second, that's not a feasible monthly payment. Right? So that's one thing to look at. To speed up the process, another thing is to get your income confirmation kind of worked out. So if you work at a regular job, on a salary or something, talk to your employer, see if they can make you up a standard job letter that just says how long you've been employed, what your earnings are. Okay. Keep your pay stubs for the last couple months or something. Just sort of have that stuff ready so that if you do find a place really quickly, it's going to speed that process up and it's not going to delay things. Okay. Yeah. So those are kind of the main things to sort of get yourself prepared before you get the pre-approval or during the pre-approval so that when the clients come to meet with you, they're that much closer.
And so job letter, knowing how much they can comfortably afford. Forget about what they can be approved for, but what they can comfortably
afford.
Exactly. Is there anything else that they should have with them when they come to meet you? Like, are there any documents that you're going to request from them?
There really isn't. The standard application that I'm going to do is kind of all stuff that's going to be in your head, your address, your employer, your birth date, that kind of stuff. So, unless it's a different situation, unless you are a new resident, you need residency papers or something like that, that can be a little bit, of a different situation. But just for the standard pre-approval, really the income, budgeting, those are really the main things. Okay.
Well, I think just getting that job letter, sometimes probably, if your employer's not on top of it, if you can be prepared with that.
Especially if you're with a big company, because a lot of times it has to go through HR department, which can be back east and blah, 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 and then it can really, it can take a few days.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Ainsley.
No problem.
It was great meeting with you again. And if you have any other questions, please phone Ainsley Beattie at
604-219-2286.
Great. And your website is?
It's www.valleybroker.ca.
Great. And it's Bettina Reid. You can check my website out at www.bettinareid.ca, or you can reach me by phone, 778-998-9645. Thank you very much, guys. You have a great day.